Okay, I'm going to talk about smoking and why it causes cancer. Smoking is very harmful to our lives. It's one of the leading causes of cancer. Research statistics show that smoking is a major cause of lung, colon, pancreatic, and other types of cancers. Lung cancer is one of the major causes of cigarette smoking. Other illnesses such as heart disease, COPD, emphysema, and other things are caused by smoking. The statistics show that the younger you are when you start smoking, the more likely you are to get cancer and the more advanced that it will be. Statistics for smoking and secondhand smoke are not good for people. Your chances are very high that you will get cancer or some other type of disease if you smoke or if you inhale a lot of secondhand smoke, like you live with a smoker. The addiction to smoking is bad. People are willing to give up their life and their health for it. People seem to just not really, they know the effects of it, but they still continue to smoke. Smoking causes different types of cancers. It's banned in bars, hospitals, other public places now. They're putting a stop to people smoking around others so that people don't have to breathe in secondhand smoke. It's even banned outside of public places. Some places you'll see no smoking signs, or just where you can't smoke within 100 feet of the premises. Even workplaces are doing this now. Cancer's just, it's frustrating for people. It's not something that goes away in 7 to 10 days like the flu or a cold. It's something that can last a couple months, 6 months, a couple years. Sometimes it goes away, but most times it's very detrimental to a family. There are commercials and ads stating that smoking is harmful to people and harmful to their bodies. Some of the diseases caused by smoking may not kill a person, but can be very uncomfortable to them. Different labels are being put on cigarettes. Back in 1966 to 1970, the label read, "Cigarettes are maybe hazardous to your health." From 70 to 85, Surgeon General has determined that cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health. And then from 85 on, smoking causes lung cancer, heart disease, emphysema, and can complicate pregnancy. They're just putting different, it causes premature birth, low birth rate. These warnings are put on the cigarette boxes, but they're put in fine print so that people will continue to buy them, because most people don't look at fine print on things. Many people have smoked for years and years and years. Some did not get cancer, lived to be 90, 95, 100. Now, my generation, they're putting more chemicals and stuff in the cigarettes. Seems like people are dying at younger ages. The different types of cancer caused from cigarette smoke are called colon cancer, lung cancer, pancreatic cancer, cervical cancer. There's more illnesses and cancers that it causes, but they're not determined to be absolutely for sure on that. Pancreatic cancer is something that's hard to treat and can be fatal. Usually it's not treatable. If you catch it in the early stages, it's possible it can be treated, but usually they don't. Cancer starts, what is cancer? Cancer starts and grows within our bodies. Cancer is already in everybody's body, it's just whether it's active or not. Smoking tends to make it active. A person who develops active cancer is in for a fight. Cancer is not defeated easily, and it spreads rather quickly. People that get it, sometimes they don't know until it's spread to 3 different parts of their body. Whether it be their head, their lungs, and their stomach. It's just hard once it's spread, which is usually stage 4, I believe, that they consider it spread. Colon cancer, the odds of getting colon cancer are close to half of that of a non-smoker, meaning a smoker 50% of the time gets it more than a non-smoker. Smokers are, according to the American Cancer Society, recent studies indicate that smokers are 30 to 40% more likely than non-smokers to die of colon cancer. It's not just caused by smoking, but smoking does not help prevent it. The chances of getting colon cancer are greater for a smoker. Colon cancer is something that usually happens in people over 50 and is more common in if it's in a person's family history, but smoking does not help. Colon cancer is not something that is detected very easily. It's something that they usually do checks for once you get around 50, just to make sure you don't have it. 3 years after, according to Davis, 2007, 3 years after the U.S. Surgeon General's report had declared that smoking caused lung cancer, this chain smoking chief began a government program that spent more than $30 million of taxpayer money in the United States to create a safe cigarette in 1967. There's no such thing as a safe cigarette. The e-cigarette, they say, is somewhat safe, but it's not really. I've seen pictures of the e-cigarette where it blew up and caused all kinds of burns inside a person's mouth. According to Mazzone, the far single largest risk factor for getting lung cancer is exposure to tobacco smoke. Just like we talked about, smoking causes cancer. Smoking can cause sinus problems, blood pressure, high blood pressure, tension, anything else. These things can kind of mimic other things too, like somebody with high blood pressure, or may think they have high blood pressure and it can actually be cancer, and headaches are coming from cancer. The risk of lung cancer grows with the amount of cigarettes smoked. The cause of lung cancer is great, but it can even be a cause of lung cancer for people breathing in secondhand smoke. It's actually more dangerous. I used to smoke for 12 years, but I quit over 4 years ago. My lungs are healing, but my overall health risk is better. Heart disease and cancers have dropped dramatically. Your risk of getting cancer drops dramatically. Cigarette smoking is a risk factor for cervical cancer, according to Spencer, 2007. Cervical cancer is not necessarily caused by smoking, but it's another risk factor. Pancreatic cancer is caused by cigarette smoke. Chance of getting pancreatic cancer are greater if you're a smoker, according to Pandel, Apps, Wilson, Gokovskaya, and Ederkeu. The major environmental and the strongest avoidable risk for pancreatic cancer is tobacco smoking. It's another nasty type of cancer. Bladder cancer is another thing that's caused from cigarette smoke. My grandpa had it in his late 30s, early 40s. They operated him, were lucky enough to get him through it. Esophageal cancer is another type of cancer linked to smoking. There are many risk factors that can be caused by this type of cancer, but smoking is definitely one of them. Acid reflux and GERD can also cause esophageal cancer, but smoking definitely doesn't help. Kidney cancer is another one. It's the risk factors from smoking also. Pipe and cigar smoking can lead to lung cancer. Prostate cancer is another one that can be caused by smoking. I know a guy that had prostate cancer, but he ended up having surgery on his spine. I don't believe he smoked, though. They show on TV the devastating risks of cancer or smoking and why it causes cancer, but I don't believe they do well enough, good enough, because kids are starting to smoke at an earlier age. Cigarettes are, they cause different health problems in a smoker, but overall they cause cancer. I mean, there's so much info that shows that they cause cancer. The world has many different things that can cause cancer, but tobacco and smoking is probably the single greatest risk. A person's genes can cause cancer, but if you have cancer in your genes, you can open it up by smoking. So to end, I would just say that smoking is a single greatest cause of cancer. Do not smoke. It's not good for you or the people around you. And that's it. Done.